So we are not at home. We are out and about. We're actually in Florida, Clearwater Beach, close to there. Oh, I hope I don't drop that. And I ran to the store. You know, we went grocery shopping, and the girls, of course, this is easy. Didn't go with the Kraft, went with the store brand, and mac and cheese. And I got home, and we did our swimming and beach time and pool time and all that, and bluey time, of course. And I was looking at the instructions, and I totally forgot. It's not like I've never made mac and cheese before, but I forgot to get the butter or margarine or whatever. So we are going to improvise, and I think we're going to fancy this up a little bit. I've got this water just about to a boil. So we're going to, instead of using butter, we are going to use bacon grease from this morning's breakfast. And for those of you that might be thinking, oh my heavens, that's the unhealthiest thing I've ever heard of, do a little research. You might be surprised at the healthier fats that are in this than are in butter. Certainly margarine, I think everybody at this point knows that margarine was the biggest mistake ever. Yeah, let's do fake butter. That sounds really natural and healthy. So the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of margarine or butter. And so I'm actually going to go ahead and get, that's about, I think this is going to be just about right, this whole contents here. So that's about 3, we'll say, from our little bit of bacon this morning. And did I turn this down? Yeah, let's turn that back up. Let's get this boiling here. And while that's boiling, we'll have this on medium heat. And let's face it, when we talk about fancying up mac and cheese, what we really mean is put some hot dogs and some other stuff that we have laying around in it. What do we think, girls? Maybe 2 hot dogs chopped up?
Yes. Yeah.
So, oh heck, we're on vacation. Let's do 3. Throw caution to the wind and have 3 hot dogs. We're gonna just kind of pre-cook. I mean, I know they're already pre-cooked, but get a little bubble on the sides, the skins, okay? And then we're also going to sweeten the deal here. We're also going to fancy it up with some diced green pepper and a little bit of onion. So we've got the leftover. We put a little bit of green pepper in our eggs this morning, so we'll use the rest of that. And the onion we put where, girls? Back here, didn't we? No? Yes. In here? Yes, in here. Let's take, I love how they come with their own wrapper. Don't you girls, don't you just love they come with their own wrapper? I know, right? The grocery lady looked at me like I was crazy because I didn't have any of my produce in bags. And it's like, well, you're supposed to rinse it off anyway. And like stuff like this has its own wrapper anyway. They didn't have any bananas. My oldest daughter with me for this little vacay, she says, well, I don't have any bananas. The only ones they have are gross looking. And I went over there and I'm like, oh, those are plantains. I don't know if we have those at our grocery near us, do we? Have you ever seen a plantain before? That explains it. Well, they were overripe. They definitely, they needed a shipment of produce for sure. They're similar to bananas, at least in appearance. I don't know if I've ever had a plantain. So we're gonna, let me get you in position here to watch me dice, because that's what cooking shows do, right? We let people watch us dicing things, which seems like really simple. And I like to do this trick. I don't know if it's much of a time saver, but I do like to cross hatch it. Cross hash the onion like so, and then boom, you've got them all diced, unless you cut in too far like I did right there. We like plenty of onions in this family, don't we, girls?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and you know what, if a couple of them are a little longer, that's okay. It's for interest. And then the green pepper will do the same. I like to just take the seed pack here and just rip it out. A little bit of waste there. I might go back and cut some off. And for the green pepper, I like to dice them up too. That's how we all like them the most. I am not a Not a chef, not a cook, but I do claim to be handy-ish, and I think that should be in the kitchen too. So let's head back over to our stovetop. Get a little higher, see what we got going on in there. Water's about to boil. I did turn it down just ever so slightly for a second, but it is boiling. Almost to the top. It's got the bubbles in the bottom. My hot dogs are sizzling. Smells like bacon. All right, that's good enough. It says about 7 minutes-ish. And I don't think I need that box anymore. Where was my spoon? There it is. This is like bachelor cooking, except with kids attached. I guess I'm pretending I'm a single dad right now with 3 kids on vacation. My wife took the oldest with 2 of my sisters and one of our nieces, and they went somewhere else. We weren't invited. I guess they expected us to stay at home, and I'm like, no. You won't fly. We'll use that money that we save. We'll drive you, and then we'll split off. You do your thing at your place, and we'll do our thing out here at Indian Shores. Yeah, it's really nice here. So far, so good. We only had one night so far. All right, so our noodles still boiling. Perfect. Our hot dogs are kind of rolling around here. I love when they do that. You don't have to touch them. They roll themselves. Yeah. Good. I'm gonna put my hot dogs back in the fridge. This place comes with like everything you would need. I mean, the cabinets are stocked with pots and pans and dishes, and we've got a fridge and a microwave, and so it's not bad. Had a coffee maker. It was open, but we tried it. It wasn't like old. Still tasted fine. So we didn't have to put that on our grocery list. No coffee on the shopping list. So we've got our hot dogs sizzling in the bacon grease, turning themselves over, which is great. Could you be my camera lady and kind of keep an eye on that? And our water is boiling like crazy. Ooh, bacon grease got me. We'll turn that boil down just a little. We've got our red onions and green peppers diced up. We got our bacon grease from this morning with the hot dogs. I know they come pre-cooked, but you know, you get a little bit of browning on there. Yeah. A little bit of different texture on the skin, right, camera lady? Yep. Yep, she says. I'm wearing this mic, so you can't hear her probably too well. All right, I'm gonna turn that boil down again, or at least the temperature setting, because it's still boiling just fine. And we're probably about halfway or better to our 7 minutes. Hey, would you like to bring a pickle to your sisters? Oh. All right, and then come back for one for yourself. There you go, one for each of your sisters, and then come back for one. I love pickles. A little seasoning there. What are we gonna watch tonight? Over the hedge? Sure. Oh, that's better, huh? Turn the light on, dummy. Here, huh? This is garlic salt. So it has the garlic powder and salt. So we're just put that right in the water. Because I don't think you're supposed to drain out the water, are you? Oh, it's just supposed to drain. Oh no. Don't rinse or turn pasta to pan. Well, might have wasted some garlic powder. Oh well.
Garlic powder might soak into the noodles.
Maybe. We'll put more on. I was thinking maybe it would soak all the water up and it'd just be just the right amount. It might still. It says drain though. Does what? Just leaves it, or does she drain it? Drains the water out? Yeah. Yeah. Again, shows how often I make mac and cheese. I don't like mac and cheese. So if I'm going to make mac and cheese for my kids, I'm going to make it a little fancier so I can eat it too. And not be like, this is just mac and cheese. Some people out there are like, what did he just say? Just mac and cheese? It's perfect the way it is out the box. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn the hot dogs off. Ooh, ha. The skins are like almost entirely browned. I like it that way. I wonder if we have a strainer, or what's the other one called? Not a cauldron. Is it a cauldron? No. What's the other thing called that you drain water with? No, I forget. I wouldn't be surprised. This is pretty well stocked here. They do. Well. Yep. There we go. We can use that to drain these noodles. They should be very much, yes, very much, mucho ready. Mucho ready. Well, I don't care if you guys say yay in little comments. What? I don't even know what they are. All right, so we've got our pot back, and now we're supposed to put in the margarine and the seasonings, so, or butter, or in this, or in this case, our bacon grease. Let me get these back out of here. Yeah, they gotta be cut up. And I'm gonna go ahead and wait on the onions. We need the packet, the cheese, manufactured cheese flavoring seasoning pack. That's kind of like orange, pinkish. Under this light, it actually looks like peach flavored or salmon. I don't know. It's the lighting. It's orange.
It's the most important part.
Okay. I'll stir it in a little better. Oh, yep. Turn that heat off. In fact, I don't really want it on any heat for the moment because it's got a lot of heat in there. Check the camera.
Yep.
Mix that in there. All right, while that's doing its thing, let's get these hot dogs cut up. You gotta make some noise, like you know, sing a fake song, hum, whistle, whatever you'd like to do. Those look good. I need a bigger plate or something. Pretty big chunks of hot dog, but you guys like it that way, right? Okay. You'll allow it. And get my last little bit of bacon grease out of here. Ooh, bacon bits. Tiny bacon bits. All right, and I will not clean this. This bacon grease will go with breakfast tomorrow. All right, bring it on in close, camera lady. All right, now we're just mixing in all of the goodness. I like how the off-brand is kind of like chunky. The cheese stuff, it's not as smooth, you know? So, again, recap. Because, we wanted to put a little bit of this in here. The garlic, salty. Yes. And do we have some pepper? Yes. A little bit of pepper. I think that's good. What do you think, girls? It looks really good, doesn't it? So we have red onion, green pepper, hot dogs fried in bacon grease. And I think the biggest thing, the mac and cheese is different. It's not the name brand. It's the store brand. And we did not use butter or margarine. We used bacon grease. So we are going to, I think it's done. We're gonna let the temperatures even out between all the ingredients, and we're gonna try this. We'll plate it. That's the fancy part, right? We gotta plate it, and then we'll try it. All right, ladies. Now, if you wanna make any oohs or ahs, any oohs or ahs are welcome here, because it'll make me feel good about my cooking, okay? Now, I'm gonna plate this, and I'm gonna sample it. All right, let's just, whatever I get, and I won't throw a fit, right? So, y'all are gonna get extra hungry. Can that see me?
Not your head.
Not my head? How about now?
See your mouth.
Can it see me now?
Yeah.
I'll get down low. Can it see this?
Yeah. Yeah.
How does it look on the camera?
Not close.
Does it look, it's not close?
It's really close.
Oh, good. Can you see the steam coming off of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. That looks pretty darn good. I think I might enjoy this. If you're thinking that looks like it's got to be greasy with all that bacon grease, remember it wasn't really any more than they called for butter, maybe a little less. The flavor's amazing. I think I probably could have used 2/3 of what I did on the bacon grease, because it is a little bit greasy, not enough that I'm not going to eat it or feed it to my kids. It's just a different texture than with regular mac and cheese. It's actually, now that I've had my second bite, I don't think it's overly greasy at all. I don't. I think it's just a different than regular. Now I'm looking at my kids like, can we have some? Yes, you could have some. Hey, y'all, if you can't be handy in the kitchen, you ain't handy. Have a good one. So, girls, now that you've had a couple bites, tell me what you think.
Good. Good. Good.
They answer with a single word, good. Is that because you want to keep eating?
Yeah. I rated it a 9. Wait, no, an 8.9 out of 10.
8.9 out of 10, folks. Did anybody try a hot dog yet?
I did.
Did you like the skin?
Yes.
What, does it taste different than you usually have it?
Yeah.
Is it better or worse?
Better.
Better, and a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, the hot dog skin with the bacon grease fried it, very mucho.
I like this better than the original one.
You like this better than regular mac and cheese? Oh, you heard that, Mama. Daddy's mac and cheese. Fancified mac and cheese from Daddy is better than Mommy's. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
You heard it here first. That's right. Daddy power? Is that what they say? Daddy power?
They said Daddy power.
All right, have a good one, folks. Again, if you're not handy in the kitchen, are you really handy at all?